Welcome to episode 1 of the She's Creating an Empire podcast, the place where you're going to learn all things branding, business, and bank accounts. My name is Melanie Greenough, and of course, this is our very first episode. We're going to go through a little bit of my backstory, why this podcast even exists in the first place, and what's going to be in it for you for sticking around. We'll see you in the first episode.
Hi there, my name is Melanie Greenough, and I am a broke, homeless, single mom turned 7-figure online CEO who is obsessed with helping people break free and create empires online. My mission is to show you how to transform your business, brand, and bank account into one that you love by becoming the CEO of your life and business, and of course, to master all things business, marketing, automation, and mindset. If you are an ambitious entrepreneur, coach, consultant, or marketer who is looking to create an impact and wants to fast track your success, then you can think of this as your one-stop shop for mentorship and coaching mixed with business and marketing CEO school. Show up and take notes so that you can accelerate your success and increase your profits with ease. This is the She's Creating an Empire podcast. Let's dive in.
Hey there, my name is Melanie Greenough, and I am the founder and CEO. This is a business that helps women build business, brand, and bank accounts that they love. Now, I have to fill you in a little bit on the backstory because you might ask yourself, why would anybody start a business that's helping people in different areas or different buckets of their lives? And the answer is that just a few short years ago, well, it seems like a few short years ago now, it's been just about 20 years, I found myself as a broke, homeless, single mom living in a very expensive city, unsure of what I was going to do next. You see, I'd made a plan to be a stay-at-home mom, and I was living in my faith and doing all the things, and things just went sideways on me. And so as I put back together the stages of my life, as I learned to be a single woman, pay off my debt, grow multiple streams of income, and actually step forth into the life that I live now, I learned a lot of lessons along the way. And those are lessons that I want to share with you. Now, inside She's Creating an Empire, of course, we have a financial fitness academy that teaches women how they can actually get their finances working for them instead of against them, alleviate debt, live debt-free, grow multiple streams of income, learn to brand themselves online. But we also have a university that helps people with branding and marketing, and we have a certified coach program. Now, this podcast is not about that company, but I want you to know that my heart is for women. I want to see women succeed at a much higher rate than they've ever thought possible. The reality is that we can be, do, and have anything that we set our mind to. But all of us have limiting beliefs. We all have ways that we hold ourselves back. Maybe we're asking for permission or waiting for permission. We're not sure from who, but we're waiting from somebody. Or maybe we're the person that's had past failures, past financial failures, past relationship failures, and we are carrying around shame and guilt that really is not ours to carry. But because of the burden and the weight of that, feeling, we keep ourselves stuck in a certain pattern or way of doing things. Well, this podcast is here to help you really create the foundation that you need so that you can not only launch and scale an online business, but you can actually take back the things that the years have taken from you. I want you to have confidence. I want you to feel like you can conquer the world. I want you to know that the power of creation exists inside of you, and that through your thoughts, through your imagination, through your efforts, you can and will grow a life that you love. Now, fast forward, you guys. I got involved. I actually started a couple businesses, a couple small businesses. I had a restaurant, and I had an interior design company, a drapery and blind company as well. So I had 44 employees and $65,000 a month in overhead before I made a dime. I was stressed to the max. Of course, I had my own kid, 2 or 3 foster kids, given the family that I was working with because I did sibling groups, my own, life, 2 dogs. I was super busy. I wasn't looking for a way to move online, but I was looking for a way to make more money. And what I realized very quickly through the process of education, I learned that as an employee or a self-employed person, I could only ever trade so much time to get so much money. Now, being self-employed means you have no leverage. But on the other side of the quadrant, as Robert Kiyosaki explains, you actually have investors and business owners. Now, business owners have 500 people or more working towards a common financial goal. So that kind of ruled me out. As an investor, I didn't know how to invest. I didn't know what to invest in. And quite frankly, I was afraid that if I did invest, I would fail. So as I read this book, The Cash Flow Quadrant, it began to change the way I thought about how I earn money and how I could actually move away from being a small business owner into a much more scalable leverage style income. What I was really after, but I didn't have the words for, was a lifestyle business. Now, I did get introduced to network marketing. I absolutely blew the doors off of it. I love network marketing. I think that it's the most powerful compensation plan on the planet for anyone getting started in a business for the first time. It's a turnkey business. And for me, it radically changed my results financially, but also the way I thought. I got introduced to very in-depth personal development. I started to learn that as I was building an imagination, picture in my imagination, I could actually start to, if I worked diligently and I held that vision in my mind and took action towards it, I could actually start to create that in my reality. And that's exactly what happened. It gave me mentors that I didn't have before. And as I grew in network marketing, I grew to, a global leader. I've been traveling the world, speaking on stages with people like Bob Proctor, Les Brown, John C. Maxwell. I mean, the list is endless. And what's so brilliant about that is I'm just a small town girl from northern British Columbia in Canada that never thought she'd grace the stage anywhere, let alone with the biggest names in the industry. You see, I had so much shame from my past, so much failure from my past, so much I was carrying around in the weight of, past abuse and just things that had happened, some within my control, some without my control, that I really felt like I could not show the world who I was. Now I'm still in the process of learning, but in the process of the last, 15 years, I have been able to heal a lot of that trauma. I'm still working on some of it, of course. And I've been able to really step into the arena with some pretty big players. And that's what I want for you too. I know that you have a special magic. You have something inside of you, just like I had something inside of me that's longing for more, wanting more. But what do we do when we feel that feeling, especially when we have life, bills, kids, husbands, wives, all the things? How do we then move from our current circumstances, which are really gaining our attention right now, into a life that we actually create by choice? Now, it's not only my hope that you'll go on this journey with us, but I want you to think about what would it be like if we started teaching kids how to picture their lives the way they actually want it. Did you know that you can make as much or as little as you want to? But you have to have a clear vision or purpose or passion to get you to that end result. Well, we're not taught that. We're taught to pick a job, get a good education, and then hopefully our income will meet it, but it never does. So the reality is we want to back up the train. We want to look at what is the end result that we want to create. How do we need to think, be, act, and do life to get that end result? So as you go through the episodes coming up, of course, you're going to meet some amazing experts. You're going to hear a lot about money mindset, about unlocking your potential, about taking steps forward. I believe in massive immediate action. You're going to learn strategies and tips, real fundamental strategies and tips on marketing and sales and the things that you need, the skills that you need to hone to be able to increase your income over time. Now, I want to be clear. When you go to change your life, when you go to create transformation, although we're sold that it's a 30-day transformation, you're going to lose 50 pounds in 30 days. That's amazing. That can happen sometimes too. But real transformation takes time. It takes your investment. It takes you focusing. It takes you learning, growing, and doing things differently. So as you're going through these episodes, I encourage you to take notes, whether it's with a pen and a paper or maybe on your iPad or your phone. And I want you to do the exercises as you go through. Identify some key things in your life that you can actually apply right now. I'm going to give you right out of the gate the very first one that you can go in the show notes and download. and that is the Mindset Manifesto. We have a Millionista Mindset Manifesto, and yes, boys can use it too, to actually start to retrain the beliefs that you hold dear around money and your ability to create wealth, success, etc. When you download that manifesto, you're actually going to have the homework of reading them out loud once a day. And when you read them in the morning, I want you to feel the feeling as if that statement were true. And then again, once before bed. So for example, I am a top producer. Everything I touch turns to gold. I know that's true because I've been repeating it to myself for 15 years. Now, it sounds funny, right? Some of you are like, oh my gosh, who is this chick? This is hokey. But I promise you that whatever you believe, life meets you at your belief. Your results meet you at your belief every single time. So as you learn to intentionally choose what you believe, swap out those old broken ideas for new amazing ideas, what you're going to find is that as you change your belief, you change your mindset. As you change your mindset, your results change. So there's 10 of them there. You can go ahead and add your own. But the trick is in the morning and at night, reading them out loud and really taking the time to feel and know that those statements are true. So I look forward to it. I hope you go ahead, click subscribe, make sure you smash that button, make sure you leave a comment and share this episode. You guys, as we move forward, you're going to get all kinds of information here. But remember, the goal is to be a river and not a reservoir. We want to be able to get information and share it out to our families, to our teams, to the people that we love, know, and care about so that they can transform their lives too. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments about your brilliant little mindset manifesto that you're going to grab. I want to see it. And of course, if you snap a screenshot and tag me on social, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, you can actually hashtag Empire Creator, and I will go say hi personally. With that, we'll see you in the next episode.